Hi there, everyone. Thank you for tuning into my presentation today. The client I selected for this exercise was Fairtrade USA. It's a brand I've grown very fond of recently, and I'm a huge supporter of. And the specific campaign we're going to focus on was actually launched by Fairtrade USA. It's gone 3 years running. It's called Moms Make a World of Difference, and it's held right around the time of Mother's Day each year to celebrate the women around the world who work in fair trade. So a little bit about the company for those of you who are unfamiliar. Fairtrade USA is an independent nonprofit organization that really sets the standards, certifies and labels their products to promote sustainable livelihoods for farmers and workers around the world. So any product that bears that Fairtrade USA label comes from farmers and workers who are justly compensated. And it also means that they work in protected environments, in safe conditions, and they earn community development premiums so they can reinvest back into their communities. In honor of Mother's Day in 2015, which actually fell on the same weekend as World Fair Trade Day, Fairtrade USA encouraged families to share their love for their mothers by giving their mothers, grandmothers, sisters, so on and so forth, fair trade gifts. So anything from roses or clothing to cooking or baking items with fair trade ingredients. The campaign featured 5 specific mothers from around the world who actually grow and harvest fair trade certified products like coffee, tea, chocolate, coconut, bananas, and roses. And pictured here is one of the 5 ladies who was featured, and she's from Ecuador. The campaign had 4 primary goals. The first being to gain positive media coverage for fair trade certified products in new outlets. The second was to generate positive conversations about fair trade and its role in empowering women and improving lives. It sought to feature a variety of fair trade certified products and to highlight the connection between fair trade and Mother's Day. The strategies used included creating original content that is engaging and simple to share, humanizing fair trade via compelling stories about moms who are benefiting from the Fairtrade USA model, partnering with social media influencers to maximize the campaign's reach and drive positive conversations, leveraging the network of partner brands to amplify messages and drive consumer engagement, and using credible, authentic spokespersons to deliver campaign messages. So from May 1st to May 10th, Fairtrade USA launched a fair trade brunch on Pinterest. And so, in the spirit of Mother's Day, they invited food bloggers from all over to bring a dish to their virtual brunch party. And it turned out to be one of the most incredible brunch spreads you've ever seen. I encourage you to just go onto Pinterest and search Fairtrade USA Mother's Day brunch, and you can take a look at a lot of the recipes there. They also utilized Twitter by hosting a Twitter party, and they used the hashtag #FairMoms, and they partnered with several other brands for this Twitter party, and it became a trending topic for several days leading up to Mother's Day. Those who attended the Twitter party actually won a lot of fair trade goodies, and it helps them celebrate Mother's Day while also supporting moms around the world at the same time. So here's one of their tweets about the Twitter party. And then here's one of their partner brands, Make a Stand Lemonade. They also tweeted about the fair trade moms. They also, as we mentioned, utilized blogger partnerships in the campaign. Most of the bloggers, their content was geared toward the specific target consumer segment, but they all had a call to action to use their platforms to educate followers about fair trade. So they provided very easily shared, relevant content in an effective way to encourage the followers of their blogs to lead the conversation around fair trade and Mother's Day. So The one we feature here, or I've pictured here, is Sophie Uliano. For those of you who aren't familiar with Sophie, she's an internationally renowned green and healthy living expert. She's actually the author of Gorgeously Green, if that means anything to anyone. So here she is featuring some fair trade products to her followers. They also partnered with Klout Perks, which is a program that rewards social media influencers based on their Klout score. They offered exclusive Mother's Day products to 500 of their key influencers. And in these little gift boxes that they gave away, they asked those key influencers to spread the word about the importance of fair trade. In addition to the Klout partnership, Fairtrade USA provided easy ways for their brand partners to participate in the campaign. A lot of them donated products for the blogger sampling and giveaways. Some of them contributed coupon codes for the Fairtrade microsites, and others shared, ready-to-use campaign resources like photos and social media graphics that Fairtrade USA suggested they use on their Facebook and Twitter pages. They also tapped Malika Amin, who is a famous pastry chef and former chef testant on Bravo's Top Chef Just Desserts. As the campaign's national spokesperson, she developed a fair trade recipe to include in boxes of products delivered to the Klout Perk recipients. And she also took part in a national radio media tour and posted a blog. And she was also featured in a variety of the campaign materials. So the overall results for the campaign were pretty impressive. It secured 109 million impressions from a combination of positive earned and paid media, blogger relations, and social media. The blogger program itself reached 1.6 million people, and the virtual Mother's Day brunch and recipe contest received almost 20,000 repins on Pinterest. A total of 17 bloggers participated in the recipe contest, which exceeded the campaign goal of 15. The Twitter party was shared more than 1,200 times and trended on Twitter for several days. The campaign also generated more than 13,000 new fans and followers on Facebook and Twitter, and the Klout partnership generated 5,600 pieces of content and more than 44 million impressions. Lastly, as the national spokesperson, Amin conducted 20 interviews with radio stations and delivering key messages, resulting in more than 24 million media impressions. So all in all, a very successful campaign, and one I know they plan to launch again next year. So I encourage you all to find them on Facebook and Twitter, follow them, like them, and I'll look forward to the campaign this coming Mother's Day. Thanks.